Good boy. I'm actually making some. I'm making some bacon in my multi-purpose ninja oven, and getting ready to get rolling. Yeah. Still got 172 to get gas, so uh, uh, what's going on, Mike? Oh man, really ain't got much to say today. Might be a short one. Um, I was just wondering when you were on that journey for healing. It's like the way people say it, it acts like, okay, I'm on a journey for healing. It took me 6 weeks. I'm on a healing journey. It took me a couple of days. Well, it's taken me 10 years. And I started remembering yesterday, you know, I started remembering some stuff yesterday that was done to me that was very horrific. And I was like, man, I forgot that. And it's funny the way your body works. Your body goes into protection mode, and I guess it makes you forget. It wants you to forget, wants you to bury. But it's crazy how that stuff comes pops it later on. It pops back up because you had. I watched this lady yesterday. Hold on. I can't play. I can't play with my tongue. Okay, it's almost time to go. Good morning, Mr. Terry. It's funny how you can't win as a man, no matter what. At one moment, you're the head of the household. Another moment, you're not the head of the household. You're not leading right. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. And when you're saying you're look, I got to the point where I'm just trying to do the best I can. Yes, we suppress trauma, but it comes out. Okay, it's like that pimple. When you push the pimple down or try to squeeze the pimple, you're pushing all that nastiness back into the body. You're pushing it this way, you're pushing it that way, and it comes out the wrong way. It comes out in hurt feelings. It comes out in crazy stuff. Like, I give an example. People are looking for attention. They're looking for someone to give a fuck. I tell the story all the time. I just wanted somebody to care, so I just started making up stuff. Tell me yeah, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, but I did it. I wanted someone to care. So when someone that cared finally came up, I was giving them the side eye. Yeah, yeah. When are you going to do the same thing to me? When are you going to do the same thing to me that everybody else has done? So I can go back to my old ways of overeating, drinking, old ways of complaining and lying and telling bull crap so someone would give me attention. The crazy thing is, every time I come home, I'm on the road, Norma would make me hug her. It started to get annoying. Like, and she, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Yo, hey, that's 350. 2 minutes at 350. Hey, 2 minutes, 5 minutes at 350. Look at that. Good bacon. All right, let's turn this around. I gotta get going. I've been bullshitting around. Uh-oh. Oh, hit the wrong button. Mike, I'm hitting wrong buttons here. All right. Come on. And, hitting wrong buttons. Dang, I forgot what I was saying. I literally forgot what I was saying. Oh, let's get to moving, get to stepping. This place is a big rest area. I got in here yesterday. It was abandoned. Hold on. Let's make sure. Okay, cool. Uh, Look at that old cab over to the right. Oh man, that's cool. Look at that big long one right there. That's a freaking apartment on wheels. That's great. That's freaking crazy. Oh, buddy. Ah, there we go. I'm still in Wisconsin. I think I got a few more minutes till Illinois. Hey, it's crazy. What is the difference between cheddar and curds? Good morning. What is the difference between cheddar and curds? I don't like curds. I guess they say curds and whey, when they separate stuff or whatever, when they're doing dairy. But what is the difference between cheddar and curds? Every time I come up here, they sell, you know, like different flavored curds. Good morning, Urban. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's trucks all on the interstate on the road. We're not allowed to actually park on the side of the road. Not at a big job. I don't park, but I pull over for a bit. 'Cause what they say is it's like a magnet. People's eyes will dwindle to that, and they'll think like I'm the person on the side of the road moving, and they'll want to run it into the back of, which is true. It's the same thing of like it looks dark to you, you guys it's light to me. But I have to look about a mile and a half ahead of my drive. It's called the Smith system. The left to right. I gotta always have my eyes moving. I've got 6, 7 mirrors that I have to keep constantly looking at. I got one that's dirty. I'm gonna clean that. Um, I have to make an assumption from all those red lights a mile down the road. What's he gonna do? What's they gonna do? And it's called. I don't know. I think it's called. I believe it's called depth perception. Your depth perception has to change when you learn how to drive a truck. Because yeah, you'll stare at it, but don't lock in on it because you'll get like zombie eyes. You go into a trance. Keep your eyes moving because after a while, it'll seem like wait a minute, he's getting closer. You're right. He's slowing down. The good thing about these new trucks in the cruise control has a radar on it. It'll lock in. It'll actually tell you how fast they're going. If it locks in on a car in front of you, and it will slow you down. It used to be annoying, but now I'm like, oh, thank you. But most of the time, you you gotta assume the position. That's what happened when I got into that truck accident. I almost died. My trainee had no depth perception. He just came up on. But by the time he figured out it's too late, he cut to the left and he clipped the back of a trailer that was coming out on the interstate. The passenger side diesel tank blew up and the truck caught on fire. So I'm going to start training again. And that's the one thing I'm going to work on. Hey, look at him. If he look like he's getting closer, in this new training, you got to be up with you can't sleep. whatever. Not that ain't happening. Not on my block. That ain't happening. We'll see. But we all but like you said earlier, Mike, hurt, pain, stuff we went through, it gets suppressed, but it comes out in a different way. It comes out in anger. It comes out in defensiveness. Even at your job, a lot of us start our jobs being the nicest, politest person in the group until people start stepping on us. And guess who it usually is? It's usually someone. It usually ain't someone of a different color or a different race. It's usually our own freaking people that step on us first. Oh no, I gotta show everybody else that I'm not playing favorites. Well, other folks play favorites. You know, Indians, not American Indians, but Indians, there's a caste system. They look out for each other. Even if it's they, if you're in the same caste, the other one they look down on, which is sad. Mexicans look out for each other. They buy from each other. Why do you think there'll be a Mexican supermarket will open up right in front of Walmart? where I live. Big pack. They buy from each other. They, they help each other. And they freaking help each other. I go in there all the time. Man, that place is clean. Best tacos you ever had. Oh, they put curds and butane. And then in that like French fries with gravy on it and some crap. Man, just curds just taste it. They don't taste it. What I do like is what I do like is Wisconsin cheddar. Wisconsin cheddar is a different breed of cheese, bro. That cheese ain't no joke. That cheese ain't no joke. Uh, some kind of something's coming up here because I seen a plow out. And I looked at the weather, it didn't say something coming. So I'm getting the heck up out of here. But see, I'm gonna tell you how I did. I went and see this be subtle. I made it I made it a tradition. When I go on a cruise, I get a present from a dispatcher. It could be cheap or not. And I got a new, he's not my dispatcher, but fills in on um he fills in on Sundays and Mondays. So he gets my loads. And I just noticed something. I just realized something. I was going to remember I told y'all I was going to get these small bottles of tequila, which I was going to get. I got these two small bottles of tequila. So I was gonna put it in my mug and walk around the port drinking tequila. So the guy gave me, he said, put $5 in my thing, and he filled up my mug halfway. I gave him $10. I was like, yo. But I already bought the other 2 bottles. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give it to this dispatch. So when I came in the dispatch, I said, hey, you might want to take that ticket. It was wrapped up. And I noticed because yesterday, Sunday, no, not yesterday, or whatever yesterday was, I noticed he gave me a pre-plan. He never gives me a pre-plan. He must have noticed. He opened up what I gave him. And you see what I'm saying? I'm not being obvious about it because I lie, and I'm not lying. It's a tradition I do say, hey, thank you for looking out for me. But other folks do that anyway. Why can't we do it? Because it's so ingrained in our system that we're not going to look out for each other. We're not going to help each other. We'd rather rob and steal from each other and then go to somebody else. Yes, Mr. So-and-so. Nah, that's stupid, bro. But that's what we do. That's what we do. That is what we do. But we will, and we'll sit there and hold that anger against us and then deal with other people. Like, I was on Margaritaville, Tennessee, the island. But people were like, hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. And I'm thinking, I'm walking around, all y'all Trumpers. I'm just waiting for it. That's the only cruise that I went on since the Trump era that I didn't hear someone. We used to sit right next to people going off about Obama. They were saying it loud enough to want to start something. But on Margaritaville, hey, good morning, how you doing? Hi. And I realized something. These people at their age just trying to live their life. Ain't worried about you. We be worrying about other folks and not worrying about our own self. They were like, look, hey, good morning, good morning. I'm fat like a motherfucker, and I'm going to eat. I'm going to complain about the food, but I'm back. I'm still a super bag. Yeah, people complain. I was like, well, I got on that bus. I heard the food was bad, and I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna feel better about shit. I was overeating anyway. Man, this food sucks. Man, man, they need to do better. Get sick. They need to do better. What? What? I still ate a whole lot less. Still ate a whole lot less. But see, we start our day, we get in our car, we start the engine, head to work, and we got this poon face because everybody's gonna be against me today. You don't even know. It could be like Margarita, but they don't give a flip about you. Everybody ain't a trumpet. They don't give a flip about you. But you can give a flip about you and start your day out right. It might not last, It might not last. You can start your day out in a positive way. You can start your day out positive. Try this. Instead of getting mad, start laughing. Like, you always say, "I knew this mess was gonna happen." But let me figure it out. Let me figure it out. It's the weirdest freaking thing, bro. Give me times I'll be in this truck just a giggling, and I never lived like that. I'm surprised I still have blood vessels. I don't pop them all. Like, the next thing you know, it got worse. It actually got worse. Nah, bro. I don't want to get. I don't want my life to get worse. I want my life to get better. Like you said, Mike, I've suppressed so much stuff that now that we're peeling away the lemon, not the lemon, but the onion layers, the stuff is coming back up. It's resurfacing. We're peeling it away. It's suppressed. What do I do? It's like I was looking this morning right before I got up. This guy, his stepfather, and I guess him and his wife got into it. He's been the child's stepfather since the child was one. Did everything for the child. Now they're broken up. That's my child. That's my child. My son is biologically mine, but he has been engineered by his mother to your from day one. Your dad ain't shit. Why was you with me, you fucking idiot? All the stuff I've done. So when I finally decided to stop being abused and leave, my son even turns on me. I finally accepted it. Hey, it's what it is. And it came back out. It came back out when I was trying to correct him. Oh no, I don't have to listen to you. Even though you was embarrassing yourself on Facebook. I don't have to listen to you. Oh, okay. Keep embarrassing yourself, but I'm not gonna let you. You're not gonna disrespect me. I'm not gonna let you in my life. You're not gonna mess up. You're not gonna bring that negativeness to my life. I got enough stuff that's resurfacing that I never dealt with, but I suppressed, and now I'm dealing with it. I talk with y'all, and y'all, hey, but do this, try that, take this supplement, grow this plant. I didn't know. It's so funny. I wound up becoming a gardener just by chance. And I mean, I ain't super gardener like y'all are, but I just want to make my front yard look halfway good. And I still ain't trimmed my thyme. Oh no, rosemary. I still ain't trimmed my rosemary. I'm told no, but a couple of things cuts from that back a little bit. But I've got this whole area of hibiscus that just grows. It comes back every year. It's like a big giant bush. Cause I put them all together, The deer does not like hibiscus. So if I come across some more in my drives in the north, I'll pick up some more from Walmart in certain areas. I know the Walmart's where I can walk over there to them to get them. Or the Lowe's or Home Depot in the north. I'm gonna do that and just put them in there and leave them alone. Put them in there, water them, leave them alone. They come back every year. Every um what else? Um, I gotta come up. I got another person I gotta come up with. I think I already know what I need. Uh, I already know what I need. But yeah, for Norma's 60th, let's go to Fogo to show, invite some people and make, make a night of it. He loves to get dressed up. I'm tired, but I want her to be happy. Hey, hey, it's 40 degrees out. Oh my God. Summer, I'm sweating. It's 40 degrees. Hold on. Oh my God. I'm already baking off the train. I don't know how I live without this um, Ninja well, multi-purpose oven. It roasts, air fry, and dehydrates, it bakes. I've even cooked ramen noodles in it. I ordered ramen noodle cooker for the truck. I know I ain't supposed to have one, but every once in a while I have a taste for it. And every once in a while I'll be broke. So I need $1 or $1.50 or whatever the pack of noodles are to cook that to survive. Or I can cook a pack of cheap hot dogs for $1.20, probably in that cooker. You gotta find little you gotta find little things to do to survive. Hey, how you doing? How's the farms? How's the chicken? How's all the other stuff? Right? I, I'm gonna be apologize, but I know I'm gonna be outbid. I know I'm gonna be outbid. I did a max bid of $300 for this 6 coins lawnmower that I don't need. I'm gonna eventually buy one. I'll probably have to put seven or 800 on it, but I want it because that was the first thing that I bought at the auction. Turns out the engine was on fire. So I want to redeem myself, and I want to redeem myself to get it. I know that sounds stupid, but I know it sounds really dope. Maybe I could get it working. Maybe if I win it, get it working, I ship it up to Cookie Pete's house so she can have a stand-on lawnmower. You lose your mind with a 64-inch lawnmower. I think this is 60. It's about as wide as my trailer. My utility trailer I got for Christmas is good. What? Oh, man. Stuff like I'm happy it's warming up. I'm just I'm tired of the cold. I was watching another one of Mike's videos, man. It's snowing around. It's February. It's February. Snow's still on the ground. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in Wisconsin right now. Maybe it'll get better. Sorry that I'm lagging. You break it up. I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah. I wish I had the money to get some of the trees removed from my house. I got some really big ones. I mean, when these storms come, I wish it blow them down, but not my direction. Uh, this guy got his freaking hot beams on. The blind me. Yo, I was wondering. I don't know. Y'all don't know what it is. The fifth wheel is what hooks the trailer to the truck, and it's hooked in by the kingpin. Well, my fifth wheel is slides, and it came on lock in a different position. So I was wondering why my weight was off. It took a while for me to realize, hey, I think my fifth wheel moved, and I pulled up into the PA to look, and it did. And I was trying to unlock it to move it. I spent an hour at the PA in the gas in the diesel pump trying to get this daggone thing. I finally got it to move to the spot where I needed it, and it halfway locked in. And I drove off because it was halfway locked in. I said, "Well, it'll wiggle itself in." And last night when I parked, I got it. I got it to fully lock in on one side, so I'm straight now. But I'm have to put it in the shop. I ain't doing it right now because it's fully locked in on one side. As long as it's locked in, but it dawned on me. I've never had my fifth wheel come alive. I think there's a button inside my trailer, inside the truck, that I hit by mistake, thinking it was a different button, and I unlocked it, and then it finally locked in again. That's what I'm thinking I did, and I probably did do that because I ain't got no daggone sense, and I'm gonna be a trainer. Oh, it's funny, Crooked, that you're in there. I got to. It's probably gonna cost me about $50 to $75. I gotta get all of my. I gotta reorder all my supplements. I ran out of almost all my supplements. My vitamin C, my beetroot, my beet. Where my B1 is. Uh, all of this stuff. And beetroot. Oh, boy. I've never been on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise. I just got back from a cruise. I've never been on a cruise and not be constipated. I wasn't constipated on this cruise because I have been taking beetroot. I was taking beetroot. I was not constipated on all the cruises I've been on. Beetroot ain't no joke. Beet juice ain't no joke. Look, it helps the blood, but it does mess with your sugar, but it also helps your sugar. So you got to flip a coin. So taking sugar, beetroot doesn't mess with the sugar, but beet juice does. But I'm like, hey, look, I'd rather have my blood, let my sugar spike. But but boy, beet juice, beet juice, beetroot ain't no joke. I don't give a flip what y'all say. It ain't no joke. But I'm starting to get back on the path. I'm starting to push the low carb back into my system. And when you eat right, your head gets right. When you don't eat right, the head gets. Yeah, yeah. When I don't eat right, I need more acid reflux medicine at night. If I go straight low carb, I don't need it at night. Um, I got some more pillows and magnesium glycinate, and I slept like a baby. But now I'm okay. For tonight, tomorrow, I'm not gonna take the magnesium. I gotta not be taking it every night. There's a few things I want to get that 12 different magnesiums. I want to get that. I also want to get. See, there's so many things that I want to try, but I've been taking 32 pills a day, so I got to figure out what's the best thing for me, and then switch up. You know what I mean? And probably like switch up or figure that out. I'm, I'm trying to figure out because here's my thing, Crooked. This is what I do. This is my problem. I'll get it to a good point and then think I'm super ninja. I'm normal. I can have a gallon of ice cream. I'm normal. I can eat potato chips all day long and wonder why my stomach still is hurting and I'm throwing up. I can eat all this goofy ass food that I know is gonna make me sick. I've never gotten over that. If I can get over that hump, if I can get over that hump, I would definitely be eating and living a healthier life. I wish I could be to the point where I say never again. If I get over that hump, that's the hump that I need to get over. When I do, I'm gonna be screaming at the top of my lungs. Yeah, I'm not gonna have more, but I need to be more consistent. I just need to be consistent. Like I had been exercising, but I said, "Oh, I'm tired. I did this, and I was messing with the fifth wheel. I need to do this. I need to do that. Nah, I need to be more consistent. So when I stop at the fuel stop at 2.5 hours, do my push-ups, I do uh, my squats, and get my head back in the game. Get my head back in the game. That's the main thing I need to do. Get my head back in the game. Um, um, I know this sounds stupid, but I was like, I've been making excuses. Well, I'm tired. Let me get the potato chips and the pretzels in me because that helps keep me awake. No, it don't. That was my excuse. No, it don't. No, it don't. It's messing with my stomach and that grumbling and that gurgling. That's what that's what I'm focusing on. It don't make me stay awake. It makes me sick. Exactly. It's poison. You're right. That's what I said. I was like, look, I say this while cooking it so she get on me and I'll feel bad and do the right thing. I need to do the right thing. Because it's just like what's that that company, that chicken fast food chicken place, fries have like 15 different ingredients in it. It should be potatoes, oil, and salt. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They're not open on Sundays. It should be potatoes, oil, and salt. They put why you gonna put 50 million things in it? French fries. Come on. Oh, it is what it is. I don't know if you guys watched the video. I don't see how these guys do it, but I did a video when I was in Mexico. I got my face cleaned up and trimmed for $10. Can't get that in the United States. That's like 40, 50, $40. That's like 40, $50. Just trim your face, trim my beard. Lady did a wonderful job. Did Norma's did a pedicure for like 30. But right before that, there's a place where these Indians or Mexicans, it's a certain group of people. They climb this pole like 30, 40 feet in the air. I'm right, exactly. And they, they're tied to a harness upside down. And that pole swings around and they spin around and it gets longer and longer till they make it all the way to the ground. If they fall, they dead. But they're swinging around. There's like five or six of them, and they're playing a bongo drum. One guy's playing a bongo drum. One guy's got a flute. And they live off of tips, and they do the shows when the boat come into town. And the point they do the shows, and it's crazy. I'm like, man, I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how you do it. But I know cooking is poison. But I got they got pharmacies over there. I got my blood pressure medicine, and I got my metformin for dirt cheap prices. Metformin was $5 a box. I got 3 boxes of metformin and my blood pressure medicine. Well, I think it was like I got that for 10 until I could get stuff back under control again. I'm just saying, until I get stuff back under control. Um, I forgot what I was about to say. I'm actually an hour ahead of you guys. It's 5:24 here. I'm going to stop at 5:30. Uh, just focusing on the road and stuff. But yeah, you know, it's it's crazy how these two sports. It's not the Mexican value anymore. They done brought these two sports up to American prices. They done brought it up to American price. And it's sad. But we had found that there's a barber there. She was looking to get her nails, pedicure. I think they wanted like $100 or $200 on the cruise ship. She was like, y'all on crack. And we started walking down this back road. I was on high alert, but then it turned, it wasn't a deep back road. It was a main street. And they were just as nice. I mean, the, the lady straight raised to me, and I was like, thank you. It was, that's what I love about, I love about freedom. Might have to, I, I ain't gonna say nothing yet. I just got to figure something out. It's got to figure something out. All right, guys. I'm going to cut this short. I need to focus on the road. I'm all out of words anyway. Coming up about 30 minutes. Uh, Fruit will going to take the stage. Uh, and as always, guys, you'll think nobody loves you. Know that I love you. God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day. Say hi to the chickens from cooking. Um, as always, you don't think nobody loves you. Know that I love you. God loves you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming in and listening. And time to listen to some music and focus on the road. I will catch you guys later. Deuces.